Welcome to the channel. It's Tuesday and it's about, I'm going to guess probably about 1:30 in the afternoon. And I just came up and had my lunch at Gecko. I had a salad. I am trying to taper off a little bit on my food. I just got back from Bangkok. Becky and I got back last night. She went to her parents. Like I said, I was in Bangkok for 5 days. Really had a great time. I mean, I walked an average of about 8 or 9 kilometers every single day. I didn't make any videos down there. I'm going to leave the Bangkok videos for the Bangkok guys, and just walked around, had a great time. Now, I did take a lot of pictures, and I may throw some up in this video from time to time, or in my upcoming videos, you know, the pictures that I did take during the day. But things have really changed down there. I found it to be a lot more expensive than I remembered it in the past. It was hard to have a decent meal there for less than 500 baht. Getting around was a little bit different. The taxi cab drivers, you know, they don't want to take you by the meter, and you know, you just have to kind of haggle with them. But I really enjoyed the trip. I stayed on Soy 11 Sukhumvit. I had chicken wings at Hooters, my favorite place to have chicken wings, and I ate a lot of pizza. But it was a good trip, and I'll be doing it again. You know, probably in the next 6 months when Leck goes home to her family, I'll go stay in Bangkok and have a good time. But today we're going to walk around. We're in Haiya district now, and we're just north of Mekong Canal, kind of north. I'd have to say kind of northeast, and I think I'll walk down there and then walk down the side street beside of it, and tell you a little story about something I just read. You know, you hear so many of these stories, and you think, well, this will be the last one that I'll hear like this, but it's not the case. Another guy, and I'm not sure if this guy was living here or whether he just got off the plane, but I'll tell you the story. And he basically got took pretty good, and his own naiveness and I'm going to say stupidity is really what got him. I mean, he was just plain foolish, and I think it may have tendency to be more because of the fact that maybe he was lonely and just desperate, but he really got taken pretty good. But anyway, I'm going to quit talking. Hey, I appreciate everybody that's watching the videos. I really appreciate everybody that's bought coffee. It helps, but it costs me money to come up here and buy, you know, pay gas and all that, and you know, the coffee helps out a little bit, and I really appreciate it. And I'm going to turn the camera around and you see where we're at. And this building here is pretty cool. There's some really neat graffiti here on it, and it has changed several times because I've parked here before. It's a nice place to park, and it's easy to get in, and there's usually nobody around. So I've parked here quite a few times. But I think we'll go down here and we'll walk to the left. But the story I'm going to tell you about today, I just read about it, and apparently it happened in June and July, and just came to kind of came to a head for him in August. But this guy, and he's European. I'm not going to say what country he's from. It's a European country. He trying to get across the street, but I really have to watch. Whoa, accident almost happened. You really have to be careful here. If you don't know how to drive here, you have no business being on a motor scooter. That could have very easily been a bad accident. But apparently this guy, and I'm going to say from the pictures that I saw, and I'll leave links to the 2 articles that are written about it. Hello. Look at her colorful clothes. Very nice. Wow, this place is torn down. It doesn't say how old, but I'm going to put him, from the pictures that I saw, I'm probably going to put him in his mid-40s. Old enough to know better, but didn't. And he meets this girl on the internet, and again, it doesn't say whether he, from all indications that I'm getting, is he lived here. He was here and already here in Thailand when he met her on some dating app. And through the course of a couple of months, he falls madly in love with this woman and decides that she's the woman of his dreams, and he wants to marry her. So from June until August, when he finally comes, she, they agree to get married. He's going to pay for it. And supposedly they're going to split the cost of the wedding and all that good crap. But over the course of 3 months, he transfers to her 365,000 baht, which is about $7,000. Hello. Hey, you fix anything here? And this was to pay for their beautiful wedding, and I think for the ring that he was going to buy her and all that. Well, anyway, they go on and on. They're talking online between June and finally in August, when the wedding's supposed to happen, he comes to her hometown where she lives. Now again, where they were living, I don't believe there's an airport there, so apparently he drove or whatever. I don't exactly know. It doesn't say exactly how he got there. Oh, this is really an old little place back in here. But yeah, you got all kinds of neat stuff. He gets there, she meets him, and she puts him up in what they describe as just a room. And Swaddy Cop. And he's in the room, and she leaves him there. And apparently he's there for a couple days and doesn't hear a word from her. And he can't get in touch with her. Oh, that's pretty cool. They got some neat stuff here. That is pretty cool. Huh. So, hello. During this time, apparently wherever they were having flooding problems. And let's see, do we want to walk down here? Let's maybe take one more. Yeah, let's walk down this one. I can kind of try to stay in the shade. It's about 35 degrees Celsius today, and it's a little hot. I should have got out early in the morning. But anyway, he's in this room, and apparently there were some rescue workers around wherever the room that he was staying in. Apparently there were floods and there were rescue workers around. Well, he gets hold of one of the rescue workers because he really, has no idea what's going on. Hadn't talked to her, and she's apparently not answering his messages, and he doesn't. So the rescue guy gets a hold of her, and apparently the wedding has been kind of postponed, and she explains that she really can't have a wedding right now. They can do something else. They can have what they call the string ceremony. That's where you basically get together, and people come in and they tie strings around your hand, and it's kind of it's the Thai style wedding is more than anything else. But anyway, she ends up canceling that on him. Well, finally he figures out that he's been scammed, and he, along with the rescue guy, they go to the local police station to try to report it. Well, police department really won't have any part of it, take a report or anything. And it turns out, yeah, we'll go right here. Turns out her husband, this woman's got a husband. She's still married to him. He gets wind of it. He comes to the police station, raising hell, and you know, just giving the guy a hard time, and says that you know, he's going to sue him and all that. So the guy, you know, kind of freaks out and he leaves, and pretty much broken-hearted, empty-handed, and $7,000 poorer. Now, you know, where his mind was at, who knows? You know, I mean, I make the comment all the time that, you know, these guys get off the plane. One gets off the plane every 5 minutes. But, you know, this is just crazy, absolutely crazy. This guy only knew this woman for less than 2 months, and he's already sent her $7,000. And, you know, now it's gone. But he ends up going to there's a group of people here in Thailand, and there's a Facebook page, and it's listed in the article of people that will help people when they have problems like that. And he went to them. They went back and went to the police, and you know, there's no telling what's going to happen. But you know, the guy, he created it himself. He created his own problem by being stupid. Yeah, that's pretty neat. So he's having problems getting his bike started. Yeah, we'll walk down this way a little bit. That's some pretty artwork here too. Oh, I know what we can do. I think we can walk through here and get out through the other side. This used to be a co-working space, or maybe it may still be. Open, free, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., free admission, explore every floor building. Huh. I've been in here before. I don't know if it's anything still interesting or not. I don't want to slip and fall on this crap, that's for sure. But, so that's where it stands right now. It's in the hands of, hello, of those people that are going to try to help him. And hasn't said whether he's going to be successful at getting any of his money back or not, or whether apparently the husband of the woman, he's in the military, which is, you know, the military, they won't do anything to him. I mean, it's just the way it is. Oh yeah, okay. I'll show you. I've been in here before. It's in another one of my videos. Pretty cool. But, you know, I have found in talking to people, the lonelier they are, the more desperate they are to find somebody, and the more likely they are to make decisions that are not rational. And that, you know, that's the same thing that gets people in these romance scams on the internet, you know, where you figure they, you know, I've seen them on Dr. Phil's show. You know, they end up sending their life savings away thinking that they've fallen in true love. You find out it's somebody else. Well, in this case, you know, it's not quite that way, but, you know, I'm amazed she didn't bilk them for more than 300, I think it's 369,000 baht. But, you know, that's a hard pill to swallow. You know, when you think about it, that's a lot of money you can live a long time on that, over here on that. But, you know, like I said, one gets off the plane every minute. And if there's ever a conclusion, my wife said she saw it on they have a program here. It's kind of like Jerry Springer, and she said she saw it on that. So there, you know, there may be some kind of a conclusion to it. If there is, I'll talk about it in another video. How it works out, but I doubt very seriously this guy's going to see a dime of his money. He's just pretty much out of luck. But the weather here, you know, you're reading about all the flooding. Well, the flooding, to the best of my knowledge, you know, like I said, I've been gone for the last 5 days, so I don't know, but most of it's in Chiang Mai. I don't know that we've had really any serious problems here or not. Definitely none where I live, and we never do. Have a good day. Yeah. But usually this area here is not real good. It usually floods in here, but it doesn't look like they've got any problems at all. You know, usually, well, you can see there's a little bit of a water line there. That's pretty much normal. Have to really watch your step walking. Swadee Kap. I think we'll go this way. Does this go around? Okay, thank you. Yeah, I think it does. I think I remember walking it before. And we're gonna go straight because there's. What I'll do is I'll hit the next one and take this coming back. It's not a bad day today. Not as hot as I expected. Bangkok wasn't too bad. I tried to get out in the morning, and by 1 o'clock be back in the room, and then in the afternoon I'd get back out and walk around a little bit. But I averaged walking probably between 8 and 9 kilometers per day. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Oh, here's some place. Coffee spot. Huh. Then we got a little place. Now, there used to be 2 old ladies that would sit out here by the side of the road. And I don't see them today. That's kind of why I took this way rather than go down that other road. But this is a neat little area to walk around. We will go up here and probably bend to the right up here. But I had a great time. I needed the trip. I was a little bit apprehensive, but once I got down there and I really just had a great time. I hooked up with Charlie Hub, and we went tromping around and had dinner at his house one night, and just really had a good time. And lots of people in Bangkok now. But the Soi 11 has changed tremendously. When I first came, back in 2004, it was a lot different than it is now. It's built up, and it doesn't have the same. Okay, well, that battery just took a dive, and they usually last for about 20 minutes out here in the hot sun. But fortunately, I had another one in my pocket that I'll throw in. And if this one gets hot, by the time this one gets hot, the one in my pocket will be cooled down, and I can stick it back in. But we'll continue the walk here. But yeah, back in Bangkok, Soi 11 has changed a lot. It's built up. There's a lot more traffic. There's still an area there that's kind of closed off that they haven't built on yet. It was right across from my hotel. I don't know what they're going to put there, but they didn't seem to be building anything there the last time I was there, which would have been probably 3 years ago. It was housing for the Burmese workers, but I didn't see the you know, the wall is still up, but I didn't see the tin shacks. So obviously they're not living there. Now we could walk this way. This kind of looks more interesting than going right. The next video that I'm going to do, I'm going to tell a story about Camp Hang Den Road that Lek found for me. It's kind of interesting, something I didn't know anything about. And we have to be careful here because we got music, so I'm going to try to talk loud and talk over it. Hello.
You want to
No, I'm okay, thank you. Yeah, YouTube. Try to get away from that music. But yeah, there's an interesting story behind Camp Hang Den Road that I had no clue over. And I'm still doing a little bit more research about it, but I'll tell that story. I've just walked Camp Hang Den Road up where the majority of the story would be, so I'm not going to walk it again for a while, so it might be a while before I do it. But pretty interesting. I had no idea. I assume we'll come out here to the road and walk to the right. I'll get back to the car where the air conditioning is, because it is definitely getting hot. If you want special results, you have to feel special things and do special things together. You can speak about spirit, or you can live it. Huh. Never heard that one before, but I'm sure it's probably true. Hello, I got a phone call. I'm gonna shut this off for a minute. Yep, Salad at Gecko. Yeah, now you're on video. Say hello to everybody.
Hey.
All right, honey, I'm gonna keep walking. I'll see you in a little while. Love you.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
Bye. That's funny. My phone has tendency to pocket dial, and it just pocket dialed Lek, and I don't know what program it used, whether it used Instagram or Line or whatever, but that's kind of funny. But anyway, I'll turn the camera around. You can see where we're at. We are back on the main road that comes from the moat. The southeast corner of the moat is right up there where you see that red truck. And we're going to walk down this way back towards Camp Hang Den and the car. But yeah, it's an interesting story that I had no idea that it even was in the realm of things. But anyway, I'll do some more research and I'll tell it in one of the upcoming videos so y'all will hear it. But like I said, Bangkok was fun. Trying to think of some of the stuff that I did. I went out to the river, took some pictures out to the river, walked all around Nana, walked up towards Soy Cowboy during the day. I didn't go up there at night. And I did the Nana Plaza walk one night, and the change in Nana Plaza is just, you know, I walked through it in 2004, and it was a lot different than it was this time. They've cleaned it up a lot. The bars seem to be higher class. It's nothing like what it was before. Here's your coffin places. But it had really changed. And I ran into two girls from Montana. I was sitting at Hooters, and Hooters is the place to sit to to see everything. And they were doing pretty much the same thing I was doing. Wow, this is pretty cool. Wow. All kinds of little faces and stuff. Huh. Never saw this place before. But they were doing the same thing I was doing. Hello. Do you want to be on YouTube? This is a massage place. What's the name of your massage place?
Night and Soul Massage.
Night and Soul Massage. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye. Japanese restaurant right next door. But they were sitting there, you know, watching the show. And actually, when you sit at Hooters and at the bar there, you're actually you're getting a show. You're getting the show right out in front of you. And but they had just come from Bali, and they had been to Chiang Mai, but apparently when they got up here it was raining so hard they didn't stay very long. And but nice, just really nice people, and they were amazed at what they were seeing. And I kind of explained to them how the situation worked, and it was kind of interesting. Hello. Wow. A little shop here. Walk seems a lot longer than I remember. But it was fun. And you know, that it used to be when you walked around Soi, you know, if you stayed on Soi 11 and you walked down to Nana, you basically got harassed from the time that you left your hotel till you walked in the door. And it's not like that anymore. There were some girls standing out there, but they didn't bother you. Had no problems at all with anybody. The homeless people, there were not very many of them. And some of the ones that I normally would see every year, you know, no sign of them. And I made. All right, well, that's battery number. Now we're on battery number 3. It's so hot out. It is really getting hot here. So I'll probably shut the video off here in just a few minutes, but we'll walk down this way just a little bit. But yeah, Nana Plaza, hello, very different from what it was years ago. You're not harassed, or you know, nobody gives you a hard time at all when you go in there. Now they won't let you take any pictures, and I didn't even, you know, I've seen pictures from inside there, but I'm not going to try to take any. I just, to me, it just wasn't worth it. Now there's Soi 3 that goes to Loi Kro. And supposedly, at some point in time, they're going to take out all the houses that are on the right over there. And that's what I read. Now, they haven't done it yet, so who knows. And then over here, you got a couple places. There's a decent place to buy motorcycle helmets up here. And that's about it. And then this, I assume, used to be the hospital. Now, those of you who have lived here for a while and have made it this far through the video, that have lived here a long time, let me know what this was. I'm pretty sure it was the original hospital, but I don't know. But anyway, we are at the end of our journey, and I appreciate everybody that's come in and watched all the videos and sent me messages and clicked like and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.